Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. I've got my second exam today starting at 12 o'clock. This will be on equity, and again it'll be a 24-hour open book exam. It should be an interesting exam. I'll admit equity wasn't necessarily my favourite module this year, but I'll do my best with that exam. For now, until that exam is released, I'm going to do a bit of revision just to make sure that I am fully prepared for that exam. But also I'll probably have to have something for lunch before that exam is released at 12 o'clock. So yeah, come along for this vlog and don't forget to like and subscribe. So I'm about to start the next exam for equity. Like I said, equity is probably not my favourite module that I've done this year, but I've still found it interesting. So hopefully the questions will be good. Hopefully they'll be quite interesting. And I'll do my best, whatever the questions are, whatever the questions I choose. But of course, I'll make sure I take those important breaks as well. So wish me luck. I wasn't sure what to expect of the exam paper, but I've really enjoyed answering the 4 questions I've selected for this paper. Definitely interesting topics that I've been looking at and typing answers for. I've made good progress with it. I've managed to do a first draft for most of the questions. I'll probably finish that off in the morning. I've also been taking breaks as well. I was able to take a break outside to have something for dinner from home. And I took a break outside a little bit beforehand to sit in the sun for a bit. And it was just nice to take those breaks because it is important to take those breaks. But we're going to head off to bed now. I'll finish off doing that exam in the morning. Good morning. I'm continuing to work on the equity exam, making sure that I've got an answer for all of the questions, and then making sure that I am going over my answers to make sure there are no spelling mistakes, making sure I've got all of the right cases in, making sure that I've gone into enough detail, make sure that I've answered the question, which is very important. So I'm going to be focusing on that this morning and then get ready to submit that before 12 o'clock. The equity exam has been submitted, 2 exams down, 2 exams to go. The exam paper wasn't too bad. I enjoyed answering the questions that I selected, despite me knowing that equity wasn't my favourite module necessarily this year, but it was still a good paper nonetheless. I've had something for lunch. I just went to Hall to get some fish and chips, given that it's a Friday. This afternoon, at least initially, I'm going to be doing some revision for EU law. And there's something interesting happening at the Cambridge Union afterwards. So I was able to do some revision for European Union law, looking at fundamental rights in the EU, quite an exciting topic. I'm now heading to the Cambridge Union for a rather good event that's going to be coming up. We've got Theresa May, former Prime Minister of the UK, coming to the Union, which should be amazing. It should be a really good event, and I'm looking forward to it. It was really good to have the former UK Prime Minister Theresa May at the Cambridge Union. It was just a fantastic event. It was really good to hear from her about her time in office, both as Home Secretary and then as Prime Minister, and then what she's been doing after she left office as Prime Minister. It was just a really good event, and I'm so glad that I was able to go. Afterwards, I then went to the Homerton to have something to drink with some friends, and then came back to college to get on with some revision for EU law. Probably going to head off to bed now, so I'll catch you in the morning. Today, I'll mainly be doing some revision. I'll probably be focusing on, in particular, revision for European Union law, given that's the next exam coming up on Wednesday. So I'm going to start with that. I was looking at fundamental rights in the EU yesterday, so I'm going to continue with that this morning and then see what I'll do after that. I've decided to take a break from my revision of EU law to get something from Hall for lunch. And then afterwards, I'm probably going to stay outside. Since it's quite sunny, I'm probably going to do some revision outside. Continue with EU law. I'm pretty much going to be focusing on that for most of the day. I might do some labour law revision, but probably not till later on in the day. So in the end, I spent most of the afternoon outside since it was really sunny. I focused on European Union law revision, looking at fundamental rights, looking at direct effect and the principle of supremacy, but also looking at accession and withdrawal from the European Union. Afterwards, took a break to watch the next episode of the Korean drama and have something for dinner. And then afterwards, I got on with some revision for labour law, looking at termination of employment, so things like wrongful dismissal and unfair dismissal. Probably going to now head off to bed. Like it was the case last week, there'll be coffee and newspapers at the Cambridge Union this morning, so that's where I'm heading to now, so that should be good. Good opportunity to maybe catch up with some friends, but also maybe to get on with some work as well. Might continue on with some Labour revision or some EU revision. Coffee and newspapers at the Union was really good, and I ended up staying there for a while to do some work, to do some revision for labour law, continue to look at termination of employment, wrongful dismissal, unfair dismissal. I was able to do quite a bit of revision, which I'm pleased with. I've come back to college now. I'm probably going to quickly head over to the shops to get a few things, and then afterwards get on with some revision for European Union law. I'm probably going to focus on free movement of persons. So I was able to get some revision done for European Union law, looking at freedom of persons. I'll probably be continuing on with that tomorrow. Obviously preparing for the European Union law exam that's coming up on Wednesday. I'm probably going to head off to bed now, so I'll catch you in the morning. For today, I'll probably be continuing on with revision for European Union law, but before that, for this morning, I've got a vlog that needs editing, so I'm going to be doing that this morning, and then I'll get on with some revision afterwards. So let's get going. The vlog has been edited and is ready to upload, and I've also had something for lunch. This afternoon I'll be getting on with some revision for European Union law. I'll be continuing looking at free movement of persons, and if I make good progress there, I might start looking at free movement of goods as well. And then I'll see what I get up to afterwards. Since the weather was really good, I decided to spend the afternoon outside doing some revision for European Union law, looking at free movement of persons. And then afterwards I came in to have something for dinner, and then for this evening I've been doing some more revision, but this time looking at free movement of goods. I'm probably going to now head off to bed. With the European Union law exam tomorrow at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be focusing again on European Union law for revision today. This morning I'll probably start off with some revision on free movement of goods, continuing on what I was doing yesterday, and then I'll see what I'll do after that. So I was able to get some revision done looking at free movement of goods. I've actually booked another slot at the Union. I'm just going to be studying, revising in one of the rooms there, in the Kennedy room. I'll be focusing on EU law again, and I'll probably be looking at remedies that are available in EU law, so I'll be focusing on that. It was nice to be in a different location again to do some revision. I focused on European Union law. I was there for a few hours, and then I came back to college, had a break, and then I got on with some more revision for European Union law. That exam will be starting at 12 o'clock tomorrow, so I'm going to go to bed now and get a good night's sleep. So today I will have my third exam for European Union law. It should be an interesting exam. I've enjoyed studying this module throughout the year, so looking forward to what the questions will be like. This morning I'm probably going to do little bits and pieces of last minute revision before that exam starts at 12 o'clock, just to make sure that I'm as ready as I can be for that exam paper. Very soon I will be starting the third exam that I've got for European Union law. The exam paper is about to be released very soon at 12 o'clock. It should be an interesting paper. I hope the questions are good, but yeah, wish me luck. Exam is going well so far. The questions are challenging but interesting. I've picked 4 questions on topics that I did quite enjoy when studying them during the year. I'm making good progress with it. I'll be finishing that exam off tomorrow, ready to hand in before the 12 o'clock deadline. But I have to bring this vlog to a close because it is Wednesday evening and there'll be a new week started on Thursday. I hope you have enjoyed this vlog. If you have, don't forget to do all the usual things. Liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Let's hit 1,000 subscribers. share my videos and let other people know about it. Follow me on my social media, links are in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.